Hello and welcome to another exciting video on Ken's Trading. Today we're going to talk about installing a television onto a wall. Now originally we had a TV mounted here and the tenant thought that it was too low for their needs, so they're asking us to raise it up. So we are going to raise it up. Now the bracket that I'm using to the TV bracket that they provided for us to mount onto the wall is 18 inches wide. The studs are spaced every 24 inches. Now the way you want to find studs is with this device right here, which is a stud finder, great for commercial office buildings. This is just $8 at Granger's. And it's got a magnet here, so when you scroll it across, as I scroll slowly, you'll see that the magnet centers out where the stud is located. Then I just take some blue tape, I put it there, and just to completely make sure that I find it and center the stud, I just use a drill with a small bit just to make sure that I've got the centering of the studs. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, once I do that, then I know where my anchoring points are, where the strongest anchoring points are. So the only stud that I can hit in this installation is this one right here. But because this TV weighs a lot, and because I only have an 18-inch bracket to mount to the wall, and the studs are spaced every 24 inches across, I decided to put a piece of wood up here, so this way I can carry the piece of wood over the two studs, and this way when I anchor in my 18-inch bracket, I can make sure that I can have some 3/4 inch plywood in order to adhere to as well. So that's additional strength that I'm going to go ahead and use. Now let me show you what I use. Hold on. What I use is I'll use these toggles right here. These toggles are great for these installations. Now you have to drill a 1/2-inch drill bit into the wall. Then you'll take the toggle and you'll fish it through, come like that. Bring this tab down and break this off, and then you use on these ones here, it's 1/4x20 nuts and bolts rather, in order to put onto these toggles, and that anchors at over 300 pounds each, and that's just in the drywall. When you anchor into the stud, that anchoring strength is very, very, very good. So I've already got this measured out. I'm going to bring this up to here, and then we'll go ahead and install this wood. Okay, so because I knew exactly where I wanted my height to be, because the tenant told us exactly what height to mount this at, and because I already had pre-drilled holes here, I knew where my studs were located. So what I did is just simply put this up to the height, and then the left and right to where it was matching the old height, and then I just threw a 2-foot level on top of it, and then leveled it out, and then just pre-drilled 4 holes just so I could start holding this puppy in place. Now when I pre-drilled the holes, I used a 1/4-inch drill bit. Now I've got a 1/2-inch drill bit. I'm going to drill out these 2 holes here, and then I'm going to put the toggle into the wall. So let me show you how to do that. So first it's a 1/2-inch drill bit into the drywall. Now you can see that I didn't just go into the drywall, I went into the drywall and into the stud. Now, I'm going to use this toggle here, putting it in, going through towards the back of the stud. Once it's through, I straighten it out, I pull it towards me, then you push the tab down all the way so it's tight as can be, and then you just extend these out, and then you'll break those off. Now that gives me an anchoring, so I can use a 1/4-20 bolt and then anchor right in there, and then that's going to, when that grabs, that's going to actually grab on the back of the stud, because this is a stud right here, and that's going to give me great anchoring force. So I'm just going to continue that all the way through. Okay, we've got the toggles in. Now I'm going to show you how I finish off the toggle. So once I put the toggle in the wall, I push down with this putty knife just to give me as much leverage as possible, and it makes for a really tight fit when you pull this out, when you have your anchor in the wall. Okay, now you can see the TV mount on the wall. You can see that it's only, this particular one can articulate out, so there's a great stress that's placed upon this once the TV is put way over here at this end. This is only 18 inches from here to here. The studs are 24 inches. So I've grabbed the stud here and here with my toggle. Now, since there's no stud in the wall between here and the rest of the plate, what I ended up using was this right here, which is just an anchor, a lag bolt, you could call it. And I just put some washers on here, and I put in 6 lag bolts, 2 in the middle and then 4 here at the end, just to give it as much support as possible. And with me putting my weight on it here, I can see that that's pretty good. We're going to roll camera. We're going to let the camera roll, and we're going to put the TV up here so you can get an idea how big this TV is. All right, grab that side, I'll grab this side. This TV feels like it weighs over 100 pounds, easy. I know, go back up. All right, so there it is on the wall. We still have to secure the TV properly to the bracket, but this is a very large TV. But we've got it up there. Just wanted to show you. Thank you. Now, of course, before I kill the camera, of course, you know that we have a bunch of holes that are in back here and everything. We're going to patch and paint with regular drywall repair. We'll patch and paint all the necessary holes that were created in this project, so everything will be perfect when we're done. Okay, here we are after the wall has been patched and painted, and you can see that the TV is just getting ready to go up. We have put on the decorative molding for the wires. Once we're ready to run the wires, we can run the wires down there. That'll look very, it'll look really nice. And so basically that's the installation just prior to putting the TV up. So I just wanted to show you the wall there on that scene. Thank you. All right, we've got the television on the wall, and everything came out really good. The one wire that you see right there, the reason why that wire is not in the chase is because it's a USB wire and it wasn't long enough to go from the computer to where it's at up the chase and be connected in. So they have to order a longer USB cable if they want it to be in the chase. I've got the VGA cable and the power going through the chase. And that's it. So that's your completed installation, and thank you.